When you're first starting to design your project, you should be asking yourself a few questions in regards to your project structure, such as how many schematics will I need, how do I plan on connecting all of these schematic sheets together, and so on. So in this video, we'll break down how we use a project to represent a full design and how we can add documents to it, such as a schematic sheet. Now we'll be using a project that's already been created. To use this project, let's expand the File menu. If you wanted to start a new project or create an individual file, you could do so from the New menu. But since our project already exists and we want to have all of the documents included with it, let's select Open Project. You'll then be presented with a few different options. The Recent folder will include any projects that you've recently opened or worked on. A local project would be a project that you would have stored on your computer that you would like to use, and you can browse for it right from here. We'll be using the Kami_FMU project that's provided through the Altium Designer workspace so that we can take advantage of the project and data management features. If you don't have access to this project or workspace, you can still follow along using a downloaded or a local project of your choice. From here, simply double-click on the project or select Open to get started. In Altium Designer, the Projects panel is what we use to work with projects and other related documents. You can have multiple projects and documents open at once, and they'll all be located here. If you happen to close this panel or simply minimize it by accident, it can always be found from the panel's access button in the bottom right corner. Let's now look at how we can add documents to this project. This can be done by going to File, New, Schematic, or you can right-click on the project, add New to Project, and select Schematic. If you're connected to the Altium workspace, you'll have access to multiple sheet templates with a predefined size and title block. If you're using a local project, it'll add a schematic with the sheet template that's set by default in the Preferences. We'll select the ANSI-B top sheet, then click OK. A new schematic will appear in the middle of your screen with the title block from the selected template. You'll also notice a new schematic in the project tree with the name of Sheet 1. Schematics in Altium Designer use the .sch.doc file extension. If you wanted to change the sheet size or select a different template, you can do this from the Properties panel, which can be found from the panel's Access button. In the Page Options region, select Standard, and for the sheet size, select A4. You'll notice the sheet will automatically be updated with the new size. We'll enable the title block option so that we have information about the sheet. And the two last options that we'll enable is the Show Zones option, along with the sheet border. Coming back to the new schematic in the projects tree, you'll notice an asterisk beside the schematic's name. This means that the document has not yet been saved. Go to the File menu and select Save All. In the window that opens, let's specify the name as 3_power, then click Save. You'll notice the asterisk will disappear and the name of the new sheet has been changed. If you're using a workspace or a data management tool such as Altium Concord Pro, you can take advantage of having your project in the cloud to share with your colleagues or counterparts. Let's right-click on the project from the projects tree and select Save to Server. A window will pop up showing you all of the documents that have been modified or have not yet been committed to the workspace. Another advantage of using the workspace is that it contains a built-in version control system which will store incremental versions of your project. Feel free to add a comment of your choice and click Commit and Push to save the files to the server or workspace. After the push is successful, you'll notice green check marks beside every document in your project. It'll show you that the project is now up to date with the latest changes and available on the server, ready for you to share.